Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Subspace Emissary. So, last time, we did things at the Battlefield Fortress, and we have, according to team apparently, Meta Knight, Marth, and Ike joined the team apparently. Which team is it? I have no idea which team. The Subspace team, who cares? Anyway, the forest is next. Le forest, eh? I wonder which forest. Well, apparently we all know this forest. Actually, Link to the Past people know this forest. As if you couldn't tell who that was already. Huh, a random colorful dinosaur appearing out of nowhere. Whoop. Looks like we gotta fight again. Again! Alright, so now we're in control of Link and Yoshi's side of the thing. So Link, of course, classic character. Can't forget about Link when it comes to Smash. Originally, he was the heavyweight character. He was the original heavyweight character in Smash Brothers. And by far deemed the worst character. But in this one, I can definitely say I'm pretty decent with him in this one. Well, it's because, well, starting with this game, Link is the Twilight Princess model. Meaning he uses every bit of Twilight Princess-y Link stuff that you could possibly imagine here. All down to the voice, the items he uses, such as the Gale Boomerang, which is a side B, the Hero's Bro, and realistic exploding bombs like so. It all goes down to, like, whether or not the things are things or not. Point being, I suck at talking. Actually, hold on a second. Let me actually turn down the thing, because that's gonna be pretty loud. Okay, there we go. Actually. Sorry, I had to, like, turn down my input volume on my microphone. But regardless of which, what I'm trying to say is that Link might be a heavyweight character, but he hits hard. That's the trade-off that apparently heavyweight characters have. Just, they hit hard, but they're slow. But anyway, of course with this new level, we have new enemies there. We had those puppets that we just destroyed. Basically don't let them slash you, because they hurt a lot. And they have eye lasers too. So watch out for that as well. So anyway, let's take care of these stupid puppets. Come on, there we go. And there he goes. And I'm just gonna let that sticker die. Sorry, sticker, I'm not keen on catching you this time around. Sorry. But anyway, this area contains these enemies. Whatever you do, do not stand on them. These are called Trollons, or Trollons, whatever you want to call them. Basically don't stand on them, because when they do, they like to drag you up to the top of the screen, and when you get to the top of the screen, there is the good chance you may die unless you jump off. So yeah, do not jump on the Trollons. Just avoid them if you can. And okay, good. Thought I was gonna die there, but nope. I ain't gonna die. But, thing about the Trollons is that you can actually attack them from the top. You can attack them from pretty much anywhere, and you'll be fine. Just make sure you're facing down with that attack. Just seriously, just make sure you do that. And these tick ends are not really that big of a deal when you're going up with Link here. Because Link's down aerial can basically deal with them in one hit, which is why I died. So now, it's Yoshi, baby! So, actually, Yoshi is a character that I have pretty much ignored until Smash 4, when he actually became awesome. But that doesn't mean to say that Yoshi isn't pretty good in this one too. Well, I guess. I mean, obviously he doesn't have like the whole. Actually, he does have the whole like standing upright on two legs thing going for an. Oh, come on, come on, puppet, let me down aerial, flutter kick you to dead. Actually, never mind. That can just go die. As you can see right there, he pretty much kinda sorta has the standing upright on two legs down from Smash 4 coming up here. Or that will be implemented into Smash 4, excuse me. This is before Smash 4, Charlie. Get your history straight. But Yoshi, once again, is a classic veteran character from the good old days. He's one of the original 12. One of the original 12 characters to appear in Smash 64. So, Yoshi is one of those very few characters that doesn't have a triple jump. To compensate for this, I believe in this game, his up B, which is his egg toss, can be used as a slight sort of jump, basically. That way, he can at least gain some height. I say only some height because, well, in order to trade off for the fact that Yoshi can't necessarily triple jump with his up B, his second jump goes really high. So, yeah. It's one of the very few characters that doesn't actually have any sort of triple jump at all. So, if you're planning on, like, using Yoshi in anything, just be wary of that. Anyway, what I just destroyed was a shell pod. Basically, they're protected by those shells that you saw earlier. I didn't even need to go into that. You could just see it for yourself. But once you take out their shells, like this, their armor will be exposed, and they'll die easily in one hit. What? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so believe it or not, I believe there are actually two variants of the Shell Pod trophy. One is with the armor on, and one is when it's completely naked. So, yeah, if you're going for every single trophy, then you want to watch out for the Shell Pods with the armor and those Shell Pods without the armor. And of course, now with that painted background out of the way, we can get on with this. So we got Latios and Latias trophy. Cool. Got Funky Kong and Fayish trophy. We got Ridley. Federation Trooper from Metroid Prime 2. Okay. We got Lanky Kong. We got Lanky Kong, baby. Oh my god, it's totally a box. You know who that is. Oh my god. Okay. So, why don't we just get on with this show, shall we? The research facility, where, of course, we're going to be joining yet another character. God, they're just piling on characters that I have to go over my ass. Jesus. Oh, and speaking of ass. Dad Esto. Yeah, you all know this was coming. Right, so here we got the Metroid level. I'm gonna suck at this because I'm not a Metroid guy. Oh god. Only played the first game, like, years ago, cheated to get to the end of the game, and I haven't gone back since. Yeah, I suck at Metroid, what of it. So anyway, Zero Suit Samus. So apparently Samus does not have her suit, and she's trying to search for said suit, which is why she doesn't have her suit. It's backstory. They barely explain it at all, which is why this game doesn't have dialogue or anything. Or rather, So anyway, Zero Suit Samus, I'm pretty much not going to go over, or at least not yet. Because, well, we have a bit of a short section right here where we're just beating up these Robs for whatever reason. And there's a secret right there, should you want it. And where we need to go is, we need to go up here. To the right, to the left, is a Rob Blaster. And over here is the way we need to go. Apparently, the Subspace Army is not that kind to Pokemon. Has anyone else ever noticed that Pikachu perpetually smiles in this one? Yeah, seriously, look at his mouth. Yeah, look at his mouth. Look at Pikachu's mouth. It's really weird. But anyway, I'm not done covering Zero Suit Samus yet. No. We still got an entire level to do that now that we rescued Pikachu from that electrical device thingy that the Subspace Army was using. Holy crap, that was a lot of shaking. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, the game shakes. A lot. To signify that they're paralyzed or something. So anyway, Zero Suit Samus is what you would expect from, well, Zero Suit Samus. Well, she is an entirely different character from Samus altogether, with her suit. Well, first of all, she's got a blaster that can paralyze. She has a paralyzer gun, of course, which can be used to, well, paralyze stuff. If this Rob can allow me to paralyze it, thank you. Her down A can also paralyze as well, which is strange considering that a lot of people use that sort of strategy in Smash 4, in which they can paralyze the opponent perpetually and attack it with a really strong side smash. And by the way, if you're noticing the side smash is totally different from 4, well, it's because, well, Zero Suit Samus is what you would get should you use Samus's final smash in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, basically. Because, well, transforming characters were a thing back then. And because of, you know, Samus's final smash and how it works, she would lose her armor and go into Zero Suit Samus. Basically. Yep. And that's basically the story. But beyond that, she does use her paralyzer gun in all sorts of manners and such. She has all these kicks with her aerial moves and all that good stuff. And one thing that I'd never known to do is, well, Samus's down B, because she does this little Street Fighter, like, sort of flip and kick or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But apparently a lot of people use it in 4, and I've never known what it was until, like, recently, and I was like, what the heck? Samus had that move? As the jumping move? What the heck? What the heck was that? But that's basically Zero Suit Samus in a nutshell. Pretty much your agility character. Your lightweight agility character. That's cool. But here's the thing about Zero Suit that you probably are not going to be so happy about. And I just wasted the key. Zero Suit Samus is up B. It can grapple onto ledges. Good if you're actually doing the actual matches in Smash Brothers. Not so great in Subspace, unfortunately. Yeah, not so great in Subspace. Because, well, unless you're fighting on, like, a stage-like platform where you're, like, stuck in one section, you know, and you have to kill all those enemies, Zero Suit's up B is not really going to be that helpful to you. So says me trying to do that. Instead, I win at the thing regardless. But beyond that, you'll notice I can't really necessarily grab onto the ledges at all. I can hit that Rob Sentry, no problem. But I can't really hit anything else. Or just grab onto the ledges in general. Which is kind of eh. Anyway, we need to hit that switch right there so we can activate this platform and such. I know this because I did a practice. Yes, I did a practice for once in my life. I'm actually genuinely prepared. Instead of just me going like, what the heck do I do? What the heck do I do? This is why you always have a practice run, folks. To not get your commentary repeated. Anyway, pretty much just get these glunders with your side B and you're good as... Wow. Okay. Apparently I got super mushroomed from that, apparently. So, ow. You know what? I think I'm just gonna die Zero Suit Samus because I pretty much talked about all I can talk about with Zero Suit at this point. So, I might as well go into Pikachu. Pikachu, one of the OG 12, of course. And, of course, with him being in Melee, of course, he keeps his regular moves as you would expect from Melee. He can still use Skull Bash with his side B. You can still do the Thunder Spam. Except, well, this time around, there isn't any lag between, you know, Pikachu getting hit by the Thunder, so it just ends the move in about like a half a second. As opposed to like, kind of sort of a full second in Melee. So Thunder Spamming is now a lot more annoying. But Thunder Spamming can be helpful in this sort of situation in Subspace Emissary. Yeah, I'm talking about competitive strategies in an adventure mode game where you're beating up basically accessories for the NES and original enemies. Yep. So Thunder Spamming, yes, can be helpful in this situation. Basically, that's Thunder Spamming. A really annoying technique and such with the stuff. But anyway, now we must press forward. You might notice I was able to do a little bit of a jump right there. I don't necessarily go over this. Pikachu, Zero Suit Samus, Mario, and some other characters, Link. These are some of the few examples of characters that can do a double jump or wall jump. Basically, they can jump off the wall if you press the control stick in the opposite direction of the wall. So I press right on the left wall to go to the right, and so on and so forth. Basic and to the point. Wall jumping is a good... Ow. And those mines are definitely not in the good. If you get too near them, they'll kind of sort of start to detonate. They won't exactly detonate, but they'll get to the point where they actually start to detonate, and wow, I got pulled to the side of the thing. Holy crap. Okay, go away from the things. Thank you for dying, and thank you for dying. Yeah, metal pyramids are very defensive in that regard, to the point where they can't even be stunned by Zero Suit's paralyzer gun. Yeah, that's how metal foes are in the Smash Brothers world. They are extremely defensive, and they're not very good for your health. Yeah. So, thank you, Guy, for pulling me to the end of the level. Thank you. I do very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your death. Could you even imagine Zero Suit and a Pokemon of all people to, like, or creatures to run into during her adventures in the Metroid land? I don't know, but I got Dr. Eggman and Super Mario Bros. As stickers. And 2 Pokemon trophies. Is it coincidence? Maybe it's for real. But regardless of which, we gotta stop things here. Next time on Let's Play Subspace Emissary, we are going to the Lake Shore to rejoin characters. Yay! See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.